In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can test your Node/Express API, which you have just written. So the first thing you want to do is actually get your code done. You can check out the written tutorial, or you just follow it in the lessons. So you do have this code in front of you. And since we have developed our backend in the index.js file, we can just start this by typing node index.js. And we did provide a callback console log, so it's going to print your backend is running. Next up is you want to check on which port your API is currently running. In my case, it's 3001, but it can be a different port for you. So the next thing you want to do is open Postman. You should already have installed Postman on your computer. So now you just open it and you can enter a request URL. So if you're just running your backend on your local machine, which is the only goal for this tutorial, we're not gonna go into how to deploy this actually on a server. So it's just localhost. So we can type localhost and then your port. So that's gonna load your API, but we do have a route on /login. So we have to type /login. And that's the route. So if we click on send now, it's going to give us an error. Cannot get login. Because as you remembered from the tutorial, we did not use get. We use post because we do want to provide a request body to actually get the username and password sent to the server. So that's on /login and it's post. So we have to switch this toggle to post. So since we have not implemented any sort of error handling in our API, if we can now click on send, it's just gonna give us back success false and not something like, yeah, please provide username or please provide password, because we haven't implemented validation. Because it's a very simple API. So we have to provide request body. And as you maybe already have seen in Postman, this side here is our request and the bottom side is the response. So since we want to edit our request body and not the response body, we can click on body here for our request. And then we have a few different things to choose from. We're choosing raw and then a toggle box or a combo box does appear here, and we can select the JSON data format. So we can here provide a JSON, which our API can read with rec.body.username and rec.body.password. And then it's going to process it and give us an error or just success false or success true if the username and password are correct. So if I send this, it's going to give us false because we haven't implemented anything like please provide username or please provide password, because it's a very simple API. So what we have to do is get a JSON here with username and password like this, and then we have to provide values. If we just send it like this, it's going to give us false as well. So I'm going to provide a correct username and password combination. So it's Lawrence and test. And send it. By the way, you can send it at least on Mac with command and return, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work on Windows. So just hit send there. And now we can see success true. We are successfully logged in. If we now provide a wrong password like tests, it's going to give us false. We can also use the second combination we created. It's PO. Oh, it did an autocomplete. PO and pass teacher. If we send that, we are also getting true here. So that's working. Fine. That's how you can test an API in Postman. There are a lot of other things you can actually do in Postman, like view all the headers, but that's not really important for this tutorial. In the next video, we are going to checking out how we can actually develop a front-end application using this API. Thanks for watching.